welcome to my channel. My name is Marilyn and today I'm going to be reviewing the new Orb of Light palette by Black Moon Cosmetics. I was so excited because I got it actually in the mail today. Right now it's 2 in the morning and I'm still recording this video. The two looks that I created were both very different. One was very dark and colorful. I tried to use as many shades as I could in that one, and I'm glad to say that in this video I used every single shade except for the Orange Harvest. So yeah, it's not of its own doing, it's just I actually hate orange. I sat down and did a second look just because I was so inspired by the shades, and especially by the Cider lipstick shade from that same brand as well. I have been lusting over that for so long, so I wanted to use it again. I also enjoyed the diverse cast of models in the promotional shots for this palette. All the looks were very gorgeous and very spooky and dark and editorial and everything that I love. I'll make sure to link the swatches that Black Moon posted on their website, the shades on the different skin tones on their website. I also feel would be more helpful than just me showing you on my pasty skin. I'm not a huge fan of finger swatches, so I'm not gonna dig into my palette. I just think that what is most important is how a palette performs on your eye, and that's why I went ahead and did a tutorial. Let me know which of the two were your favorite and maybe what you'd like to see me do next. I already went ahead and set the other eye with the shade New, and I'm just gonna be running Strawberry through the crease and under the eye. I already did it a little bit. I didn't realize it until I got started. I was like, wait, I need to film it. Now with the shade Cold, with a more tapered blending brush, I'm going to be placing that in the hollows of my eye. This is going to give that dead girl eye effect. Since this color is very cool, it's perfect for something like that. It's been so long since I found a shade that's not too dark and cool. One of the most important parts of this look to make it very deep set is to place the color on the outside, blend it out, and then actually place whatever's left over into your nose. If you contour, you want to place it into your nose contour, but that's what's going to give you that hollow eye effect. Whenever I do this look, I really like to have my eyebrows very defined and sharp, and kind of not close together but more solid in the front so that it aids in that shape. Now with the shade Wolf, we're going to define the outer corner and that hollow of the eye. Okay, so this is the step in the makeup where I go in with the shade that I am so in love with. So this is going to be Warm, and I'm taking it on a flat shader brush and just placing it on the lid. This color is so beautiful. I love it so much. And you just want to cover the entire lid. This isn't like a cut crease or anything. You want it to be very smoky and effortless. And these shades are so buttery, they blend very well together. I'm going to start working on the bottom lash line, and for that I'm going to be using the NYX Suede Lip Pencil in Copenhagen. And I'm just adding this to the waterline. Now with a small blending brush, I'll be taking the shade Blood under the eye and blending it out. For this look, I don't want it to be very neat at all. I love to take it as if someone punched me in the face. And it's at this point where I'm going to start blending it up. Once you have it all blended out as far as you want, you're going to pull it up into the eye to pull in that tone of the strawberry shade that we had before. I'm using this color to kind of wing out my shadow. I like how all of these colors have like fun names and then black. So with the shade black, I'm going to be taking a shader brush and really placing it under my waterline and smoking it out. So with that same brush, I'm going to be mixing black with a tiny bit of wolf, and we're going to be incorporating it into the top of the lid to define the eye even more and pull it all together. So I'm just placing a little bit on the outer corner. And finally, I'm just going to do the same thing with the larger brush on mixing wolf with a little bit of black. This time a little less black, just so that it's seamless, and I don't want to put black in the hollow of my like eye up here, just because it's a little too intense. So I'm going to just take whatever's left over after I place it here into that. So I'm just going to go back in and apply new to my inner corners and add a little bit more of worm just to redefine it from all that blending we just did. With cold, I'm just going to be blending out the last of my edges, and we'll move on to liner. Today I'm going to be doing more of a smudged look into the shadow that I have. So for that, I'm going to be using my gel Inglot 77 liner on a Wet n Wild angled brush. To blend out the gel eyeliner, I'm going to be taking a flat angled brush with the shade black and working that into my bottom lash line and into the outer corners of that eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the eye look with my double stacked wispy lashes, as well as the Cider lipstick by Black Moon Cosmetics. So if I'm being perfectly honest, I bought this palette just for this mustard shade. It's so pretty. So this next look, I'm going to be going ahead and use the Cider lipstick as an eyeliner, and we're going to be first going in with the shade New all over the lid, under your brow, and in the inner corner. So this palette was actually being released with some limited edition random little brushes. This one is so gorgeous. It's like a large blender brush. It's kind of thin though, so it's good for packing on a lot of color. So I'm going to be going in with that shade Warm, and we're going to be putting it in the crease, just on the outer edge, and then blending it out. So now going in with a regular blending brush and the shade Wolf, we're going to be deepening in that corner before we go in with liner. And the key to this is going in with circular motions. Now I'm just going to take whatever's left over on the Black Moon Cosmetics brush that I was using with the shade Warm and just blend out that brown. So this could easily be a sort of everyday kind of look if you go in with the Black Wing liner, but to make this a little more unique to the palette, I'm going to be matching it up with Cider lipstick. I'm going to be using it as an eyeliner. I'm just going to go in with a really thin liner brush and coating it all over the lash line. So now I'm too impatient to wait for that to dry, so before I have it transfer, I'm going to go back in with the Warm shade on a small concealer lip brush and set it. I'm also going to be taking that under the eye and blowing it out. So that's it for the liner. Now I'm going to go back and touch up the inner corner highlight with that shade New and add some lashes. The packaging is very beautiful. I love how the color shifts, and it also does that in the brush, so I thought that was a very cool touch that they did. I believe it has it on a lot of their other packaging too, so as a whole the collection really works with the brand, and the shape of the actual palette itself is very unique. So when I went to work today, I just shoved it in my little My Chemical Romance makeup bag, and it actually fits perfectly in something like this. This is like a smaller bag, and it like fits perfectly. It doesn't take up too much space like other ones. I love the pan sizes on these. They're very large. One of these eyeshadows is like 2 of like the little Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. I have one that you can compare it to right here. So if you compare it to the Modern Renaissance palette, they are very large. I mean, of course it's not as many shades, but the ones that you do get in here are very versatile that you could use with other palettes. As an artist, I think it's very important to have some very good base shades that you're going to be using. And the shades like Worm and Harvest are very trendy right now, so they're good pieces to have in your kit. I really enjoyed how buttery and soft the formula was. I did notice some fallout in this look with the shade Worm, so if you see it in my video, I did wipe it away, and it did so without leaving behind any marks on my face, so they did pick up off of my face very well, which doesn't bother me because I usually put a whole bunch of powder under my eye when I do my eyeshadow, but there wasn't any controversial levels of fallout on these. So I really thought they were buttery and blended very well together. Thank you for watching my review on the Orb of Light palette. I had so much fun and I really was inspired by it. I'll make sure to post more looks using this palette on my Instagram, so please make sure to follow me at MarilynMugBeat and subscribe to my channel for any new videos that I'll have coming out. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!